Hello everybody, Chris Campbell here in the clock shop. Tonight we have my master set of watch mainspring winders. This is a complete set, even though it does look like there's several slots open. These are for extra pieces if you should need one. But I have all sizes for American and some foreign movements of watches. This will also work for a lot of pocket watches. This particular set is very expensive online. They're about $400. But I use this quite a bit for replacing the mainspring in a pocket watch or a wristwatch. So the way it works is you have your main tool here, your plunger, and then you have to figure out what size the mainspring is. So let's just say if we use this one here. So what you would do is take this end, open it up, and fit it into the barrel drum of the mainspring. If it fits snugly, that's the right size. So then what you would do is place this piece down. There's a tiny little opening right here on the side, and you would start the mainspring, enter this opening, and then you would wind it up until the mainspring is completely compressed inside of that barrel opening. Once it gets halfway through it, you use your tweezers and just finish pushing it in as you finish winding the last strand. Then the tricky part is to make sure that it doesn't come uncoiled. So you do not want to hit this bottom part. So you hold and slightly remove this piece here, and the mainspring is retained inside of this tiny area. So the next thing that you do is you take your mainspring holder and you line up the arbor and twist it till it locks, and then you put this piece over the mainspring barrel and you plunge it, and you'll hear a pop like that. And then you remove it, and the mainspring is inside of the mainspring barrel. And then you would simply remove this piece, put your main tool back up, put your tool that you had fixed, and place it back into the holder. But we have many different sizes. We have the L888, we have the 2671s, the 2450s, we have the LK100s, all the way up to the smaller Chinese pocket or wristwatches. But this is a nice set that I use quite a bit for wristwatch and some pocket watches. I do have a more professional pocket watch mainspring winder set, and it was about $800. It's similar to this, but it's for the bigger pocket watch movements. But each one of these has their own different diameters. As you can see, this one's very tiny. Let's see, for one of our larger movements that we have, I think this one, yeah. So this is one of the larger pocket or mainspring holders, but we have them from all different sizes, as you can see. Even for like the ladies' wristwatches, this is probably the tiniest that we have. I think we even have one that's a little bit smaller than that. I'd like to keep them in order. Let's see, the tiniest one that we have would probably be this one, yeah. So this would be for a lady's wristwatch. It's very tiny. So you can just see exactly the tooling that is needed for this line of work. And it comes with its own little travel case that I keep in my workbench. Hope you enjoyed.